Dan Willis here on behalf of YourBadCreditCard.net, and we're talking about do-it-yourself credit repair, and we're going to go through the steps. The first step, if you're repairing your credit yourself, is to get current and updated credit reports, and we're going to talk about how vitally important this is momentarily. The second step is to actually review each one of your credit reports and identify the errors, the inaccuracies, the mistakes, etc., the items you want to remove. The third step is you must dispute each credit bureau directly. So just as an example, if you have a charge off on all three of your credit reports, that's going to require you to file three separate credit bureau disputes, one with Experian, one with TransUnion, and one with Equifax. The fourth step is the credit bureaus must find your dispute valid. This is one of the big hurdles and brick walls that many folks run into when trying to repair their credit themselves. Frequently and almost guaranteed, your first response back from the credit bureaus is going to be requesting more information. We're going to include in the link below a link over to a format and an example credit bureau dispute letter that you can use. It is very important and really relevant to submit your dispute in the proper format and then to continue and persevere with this. You have to keep updated with it and keep current with it, because if you somehow are lucky, please leave a comment below and you do get your dispute deemed valid the first time around, let us know. But most folks that are working to repair their credit themselves are going to have to jump through quite a few hoops, and it's one hoop after another. And what adds to the difficulty is you're juggling all these hoops that you have to jump through between all three of the credit bureaus. It's not just a matter of filing one dispute. You just to remove one item from each one of your credit bureaus credit reports, you have to file three separate credit disputes. Once the credit bureaus do deem your dispute valid, though, they're going to investigate it. And when they investigate it, they're going to contact the collection agency, the original lender, or the original creditor that had reported that negative information to them about your account, and they're going to ask them to verify this information. If the information in the account is not verified, then according to law, federal law, and the Fair Credit Reporting Act, that item must be removed from your credit report. You may also be able to benefit from using debt validation should an item be verified. Debt validation, and we'll leave a link in below for a debt validation letter, but debt validation is going to require you to send a letter directly to the collection agency and ask them for documentation and proof that that account is really yours and legitimate and within the statute of limitations. Frequently, collection agencies don't have this paperwork anymore, and as long as they're following the laws and what they're supposed to do, if they can't provide you with that evidence, then it is supposed to be removed from your credit report. They'll notify the credit bureaus that you requested validation and they weren't able to validate it, and thus, the item needs to get off of your credit report. And the very last tip is frequently your credit reports are going to contain different information between all three of them. So for example, your Experian credit report will have slightly different information than your TransUnion credit report. This is a common occurrence, and part of that reason is because many lenders, creditors, collection agencies aren't going to report your account to all three credit bureaus. This is one of the big reasons why you need to have updated and current copies of your credit report. And from what we've heard from folks, if you dispute an item that isn't actually on that particular credit bureau's report for you, so for example, let's say you have a charge off on your Equifax and TransUnion credit report, but you don't have it on your Experian credit report. If you send a dispute letter to Experian saying, hey, I'm disputing this charge off and that item isn't actually on your credit report, then from our understanding and from reports, they're going to ignore all your future attempts to remove even errors from your credit report. That's just reports. That's just a rumor. There's some strict federal laws governing the credit bureaus and collection agencies, and you have many rights when it comes to cleaning up your credit report. You're not a second-class citizen, And just on a total side, Walt Disney, Folgers Coffee, the founder of Folgers Coffee, the founder of Buick, many of the greatest, most successful folks in the history of our country have gone through some very severe financial difficulties, including bankruptcies. Many folks are unaware that Walt Disney declared bankruptcy, along with, if I'm almost positive, it was Conrad Hilton, among many more big name people that ultimately achieved huge financial success. So use this as fuel to really create the life and the success and the financial success that you know you can and that you are capable of getting. It's just a slight bump in the road. It's okay. Don't stress it. If you need some help with fixing your credit report, you can visit yourbadcreditcard.net. We've created a free report, the 7 super simple steps to clean your credit. Again, that's yourbadcreditcard.net, and sign up for your free report, the 7 super simple steps to clean your credit. Have a great day and night. Good luck to your efforts with cleaning up your credit, and please let us know how you're doing, any sort of brick walls or difficulties you encounter, because we want to help others with this. It is reported that roughly 2/3 of the American population has less than perfect credit, so you're not alone.